Coach Chad, day 24 of Body Beast. I'm doing bulk chest. I'm starting the bulk series now. I've been doing that for about 5 to 6 weeks. Bulk series, the difference really between that, so you still do shoulders and legs still have their own isolated day, obviously, but in the kind of, as opposed to the build series where you did chest and triceps together, you did back and biceps, everything gets broken out. So chest has its own workout, back has its own workout, and you combine arms. So it's 5 days of lifting, 1 day of cardio a week. That's how this is going to work. So it's like a chest, legs, arms, I think. Then there's cardio, then back and shoulders and back, something like that. I forget the exact route, the exact layout of the calendar. The workouts are usually, for the whole bulk series, run around 30 minutes per muscle group. I think a little longer on the shoulders and the legs, on the leg routine. So I think so around 40 minutes or so. And really, as far as like the type of sets, this introduces, as you'll see, progression sets and force sets. Force sets are basically, they call them, it's like 5 sets of 5, but not like traditional weightlifting 5 sets of 5. This is like, it's basically like a 25 rep set where after each 5, you're not, you're holding at the bottom of the negative position. You're holding the move for, I don't know, roughly 5 to 10 seconds, depending what it is. So it's like a really, really long set of 25 reps. And then there's these progression sets, which are almost like pyramid sets. You work where you start with a lighter weight, you pyramid up, and then you pyramid and then back down. And I think it's like you go kind of up 3 times and down. You go up for 3 sets, down 3 sets. In between kind of the top, there's about a minute or so break, but it's basically, again, it's like a non-rest. Again, it's all time under tension. So your set, they're just really long burnout sets that really put a lot of, it's actually somewhat muscle endurance also, but you're somehow supposed to try to be going up a weight while doing that. So rambling on enough. Going to get to bulk chest. Chest I enjoy working. I think most guys kind of enjoy working the upper body stuff. So it's been a while since I did this one. Going to look at the weights. Probably go down a little bit because trying to get adjusted to the weights. Also, like the past couple weeks, I've been really focusing on lowering my weights, but really, everything I was saying with from the tips I've been giving recently from MI40, with really using maximum contraction, working the muscle like the entire range of motion for all for the entire duration of set. So it puts a lot more stress in the muscle. Go lower weight, but you're working it much harder during getting really maximum effort out of it during the set. So I'm gonna so I'll use what I did last time around as my starting weight, as my starting point, and go from there. See what I'm done. Now the bulk chest routine starts off with a nice little superset of going from incline flies to incline presses, which will totally toast your chest right off the bat. I'm going to spend a little more time talking about form on this because the whole video basically is pressing and flying movements, so it's all going to apply. So these are the flies. I do chest up. I want to when I lower myself, which I lower slowly. It's a slight bend in my arms. When I initiate the movement, it's all about keeping tension on the chest. What I want to do is focus on almost like when I start pushing my my shoulders. I want to keep my shoulder blades back, but almost like pushing them into the bench rather than pushing up with my shoulders. This is really to get maximum tension and contraction on the chest. And when I straighten my arms, almost like I don't want to bring it all the way in. I want to keep my elbows outside. I almost feel like I'm locking my triceps while keeping everything back. Same here with the presses, right? Push to start the movement. I feel like I want to push my shoulder blades into the bench, and I want to feel like I'm bringing my upper arm and my elbows together. I want to squeeze them together while keeping the dumbbells outside of my shoulders to keep constant tension. Here, this is the 5x5 progression set. What I do here is I'm actually even in this hold pose, I'm actually trying to feel like I'm pushing my shoulders and my back into the bench. That keeps so much more tension on my chest, and I really have to lower the weight a lot on this one. When I'm pushing up, again, keeping the dumbbells outside of my shoulders, which keeps the most amount of tension on my chest, and feel like I'm bringing my upper arms and my elbows together. while always don't feel like you're pushing up your shoulders, feel like you're pushing your shoulders backwards. That's really so key in getting the most out of your chest. It's less, you may be pushing less weight, but you're only having one muscle rather than multiple muscles assisting you in the movement. So key for this in all the chest moves. So after here, I believe we move to the start. This is the incline, the progression sets where you go from lightweight to heavyweight, then back down the pyramid. Same form here, same stuff. To initiate the movement, I'm starting with my elbow. I'm starting with my shoulders. My shoulder blades are back, and I'm pushing. I feel like I'm flexing my chest to push my shoulders into the bench. And then to get the weight up while doing that, it's more like I'm bringing my upper arms and my elbows, bring them together, except I'm not, right? I'm keeping them wide outside my shoulder blade, or outside my shoulders, which is keeping so much pressure on your chest the entire movement, and you're just going to get so much more out of this. This is not an ego lifting routine. This one is all about blowing out, just getting the most out of your chest. So here, this is the combo set. What I do to keep maximum tension on the chest is, as you'll see here, so I'm pushing my shoulders to initiate the fly, going back up to the top, pushing my shoulder blades, the top of my back, into the pad, and keeping my hands wide, actually keeping the dumbbells wide, almost like a half fly, and then just to again get the most out of it, keep the most tension on the chest, and then I bring it together at the end when I do the close grip press. And again, when I go up with the close grip press, I'm actually pushing my back into the pad. Similar form with push-ups, and I think we end with the back stuff, or the chest expansions. I want to feel like I'm pushing my hands. Actually, I feel like I'm pushing them into the ground. So I want to keep my chest up. I want to keep my chest up, keep my shoulder blades back. I'm lowering myself slowly. Slowly is the key, with my upper arms, and I'm pushing everything. I'm trying to squeeze my upper arms and elbow together, but I'm pushing everything into the ground, and that's how you get the most tension and get the most out of your chest movement and the muscle for this entire workout. Hey, it's Chad. I'm back, done with bulk chest. I always love a good chest workout. I looking at my numbers from towards the end when I finished Body Beast and did the bulk workouts in the first round. I lowered my starting weights by mostly 5 pounds or so. Let me tell you something. Concentrating on form and really, initiating and contracting kind of the chest. Being able to focus and go a little slower on the negatives has made such a difference in this workout. My weights may have been a little lower, but I know, especially in some of the sets like the forced set of 5. My weight was lower, and I couldn't do all 25 without having to take like a break or hit pause. But and even like the progressive sets. But the way I kind of did the movement, it focused so much on my chest, less of a burn and work on my shoulders and my arms, and really more on the chest. In the like the progressive sets, you're really like when you're resting, the couple things, the pieces of tidbits I've been given as far as like initiating and really getting the mind muscle connection. Like to start every pressing movement. Think about pushing your back, keep the tension so you're pushing your back, like your upper back, your shoulders into the bench, and that starts to get your chest, and trying to connect while keeping your hands outside of your shoulders to keep the tension on your chest, to get that contraction. Feel like you're squeezing, feel like you're trying to bring your arms, your upper arms and elbows together. So this one focuses a lot on the upper chest. You start off with the superset of incline flies to presses. You have the progressive set, which is incline, and even the decline push-ups. People hear decline push-ups and they think, which is basically your feet higher, and they think, oh, because the word decline is in it, works your lower chest. It's actually not. If you think about when you're doing a decline push-up, the angle of your arm in relation to your back, it's actually more like an incline press. It doesn't work your lower dips. Actually, a regular push-up works your lower chest more so than a decline, elevated feet push-up. So, sorry, rambling on here a little bit in the outro, but if anyone's looking, in all seriousness, anyone's looking for coaching through Body Beast or any of the other programs, would love to have you on the team, help you out, get the most out of the program, hook you up in our challenge group, get the accountability, the motivation, the support, that online community aspect, which is so essential and so key in people getting results and finishing these programs. So getfitwithchad.com/free coaching, and you can automatically sign up there, or contact me, leave me a message, send me an email, friend me on Facebook, whatever you need to do, want to do. Getfitwithchad@gmail.com, facebook.com/getfitwithchad. Tomorrow is bulk legs, which is another, it's brutal in its own, different than build legs, but equally as brutal, but it's important. So we will gear up for that one tomorrow. See y'all. Have a good day.